Hello everyone and welcome to today's conspiracy, where today we are going to be looking into 5 conspiracies in Scooby Doo and the monster hunting crew of Freddy, Daphne, Velma and Shaggy. So let's start things off with the first one. Number 1. Scooby Doo is a Soviet space dog. One issue that never seems to be answered is how and why Scooby can talk. Some people believe that Shaggy can communicate with Scooby Doo because he is always high on weed. However, one person went in a completely different direction. So at the time that Scooby Doo first came on TV, America and the Soviet Union were battling it out to see who could send people from their own country into space first. Russia sent Yuri Gagarin into space in 1961, but he wasn't the first from the Soviet Union to be sent into space. Nope, because several years prior to that, Laika the canine dog was the first to be sent up into space from the Soviet Union. Yep, they actually sent a dog into space. This links with Scooby Doo because, according to this theory, Scooby Doo is said to have been one of the dogs that has been set by the Soviet Union for this dog program in which they did send dogs into space. Being the best that they ever had, one scientist got too attached to Scooby, which led to both of them running away to the United States of America. The scientist eventually died and Scooby was then left with a bunch of teenagers. It is said that the CIA still continue to look for Scooby Doo and they fail in finding him because the Mystery Inc. van that the teenagers, or the Scooby Gang as it's known, are always on the move. Number 2. The gang are draft dodgers. So Scooby Doo first appeared on screen in 1969. And what also happened in that year? The Vietnam War. Freddy and Shaggy are both over the age of 18 and they would be eligible to be in the war. But given that they don't want to be part of the war, they drive off in a van, driving all the way to Canada to avoid deployment. Daphne is Fred's fiance and Velma is an anti-war activist in this theory. Scooby's idea on the war is pretty unclear, but it's probably to do with the fact that he is a dog and they probably thought that when they were making this theory that dogs don't have a say on the war, despite the dog speaking. And yeah, I think because he's an animal, they probably didn't think that he would have any say on the war going on. Number 3. Scooby snacks alter your genes. You remember the Scooby snacks that Shaggy and Scooby Doo eat when they are petrified or scared at a particular moment in time, and they just need that kick up the backside in order to help Daphne, Fred and Velma in catching all the monsters, all the ghosts, the pirates, witches, etc. Well, this theory reckons that the Scooby snacks that are eaten are steroids. Steroids that change a genetic code of any species. It may explain why Scooby Doo can talk, as well as Scrappy Doo and Scooby Dum. Also, if Scrappy Doo is on steroids, it might explain why he is always wanting to fight everything. So we've seen the side effects for what it does to dogs, but what about humans? The only evidence of its effects is that Shaggy has a ridiculous high metabolism, proof in all the sandwiches and other foods that he eats within the show. Number 4. Shaggy is Captain America's son. Yep, that is right. Captain America. You know, as in Captain America in the Marvel films. Major role in the Avengers. Yep, that Captain America. They're both related, but how? Well, Shaggy's real name is Norville Shaggy Rogers. Captain America's real name is Steve Rogers.
Okay, but a lot of people can share the last name. It doesn't mean that they're related to each other.
Well, a major factor in this theory comes in the film Captain America, the Winter Soldier. Sam Wilson, aka Falcon, claims that Steve can run 13 miles in half an hour, which works out to be around 26 miles per hour. Shaggy is always seen keeping up with Scooby Doo, who in the show is a Great Dane, and they can run up to 30 miles per hour. In conclusion, Shaggy is Captain America's son. I don't really think that the show or the writers of the show thought about the idea of a human keeping up with a Great Dane. Nah, I don't think they did. Number 5. Shaggy and Scooby are actors. It always appears that whenever there is a sign of danger, Shaggy and Scooby usually and always tend to run away from that danger. But what if they are actually doing this with good reason? According to this theory, Shaggy and Scooby are actors that pretend to be scared, so they can bait out any of the monsters, the pirates, ghosts, witch, whatever they're trying to catch. I mean, the amount of monsters that they do see, you would think that they would be used to this by now. You see one and think, oh, it's a bit scary, maybe a second one, scared again, but then by the time you get to like, I don't know, the 10th or the 20th one, you'd be used to it. So whenever Fred puts Shaggy and Scooby together, think to yourself, are they baiting out the monsters by putting Shaggy and Scooby together? Think about it. I tell you, it's really hard out of those 5 to really think about what theories might be true or not. The only one I could really see is the last one. All the others, I don't know. I mean, the good theories, don't get me wrong, I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure. But what do you think? Let me know which of these 5 you could get on board with. Anyway, that is where I'm ending today's video. I hope you have enjoyed. If you did, be sure to give the video a like. Subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I'll see you soon with another video. Peace.